Hey man, I got a goddamn flipping bone to pick with some of you ego tank players. What in whatever hell, heaven, or whatever purgatory do you think it's okay for your ass to talk to players however which way that you want to, just because you're so self-absorbed and so condescending within your nature? Now, the other day, my nigga, I met this mentally impaired Winston, you feel me, bro, that was mauling my healers in chat, calling them brain dead. Like, this mother is crazy. Like, I'm about to fuck your head up. This motherfucker was playing like an 8 while playing an 8. Shit is dead ass Inception. Well, you're trash. You couldn't even take a gold medal off of me, not even the whole game. I have 3 golds the whole game, my guy.
Oh, dude, shut the fuck up.
Fuck you, bro. I'm responding to the dude molding at the team. Why are you telling me to shut the fuck up?
Dude, shut the fuck up.
Why are you coming on VC telling me to shut up? Get better at the game.
You don't need to say anything.
Why don't I need to say anything? Who are you? Who the fuck are you to tell me? Who the fuck are you? Why are you talking to me in your sleepy voice? Wake the fuck up, bro. Wake the fuck up. Wake the fuck up. Go take a 5-hour energy. Go take a 5-hour energy. Wake up, bro. Stop saying the same thing all over again, bro. You're that mentally retarded? Came on VC for no reason. Bitch ass player. So my nigga, I was in a game with the Winston that you just see me put in the corner. You know, I put him in timeout. You feel me? You know, the player stopped talking after I put him in his place. I don't know why. A lot of these niggas on Overwatch, right? When you speak, they feel as if they can speak up right to you in a condescending manner or in a way that belittles you for no apparent reason whatsoever, just because you're fucking talking. You feel me? Like, so basically, to keep a long story short, it was this Winston and then this Welsh gaming motherfucker. You know, the Reaper that you guys saw in the kill cam and shit like that. Whole game calling my healers brain dead, using commands within the fucking chat and shit like that. Just talking to them in a condescending way, and not even the healers, the team in general, just putting us in a box of talking to us as if we're like your fucking dog on a leash or something like that. My bitch ass nigga, I'll slap the fuck out of you in real life. Don't you ever try to speak to me in a condescending way like that or something. You feel me? Like, this guy just comes on VC acting as if he's motherfucking Kingpin. This pinhead Larry ass nigga actually thought he could come on VC to tell me to shut the fuck up, as if he was doing a righteous thing by doing so, right? But it is also like a righteous thing to come into the game and just flame your healers? They're also bitch made that you have to type in chat instead of using your mic until only after the game has ended to voice your opinion and shit like that. The entire game the healers were saying get on the point, I need help on the point, but you still overextend and leave the healers to die. Y'all say the healers are dog shit, but your non-existent ass is nowhere to be found near their LOS to even get healed. I even said good job to these motherfuckers, even though I'm carrying the game, as if I bench the heaviest, as if I bench heavy set children on a daily basis and shit. Like, I shouldn't have said good job and shit like that. I knew when somebody don't compliment you back, or when somebody doesn't just reply to positivity, I'm already knowing it's my nigga sense is tingling. Something is wrong within the game. You know, I'm in a game full of narcissists apparently, bruh. That's the only reason why I brought up medals, and that's the only other time that I will ever bring up medals and say, oh, I have this, when a player is trying to make it seem as if they're doing shit within game, when in actuality you're not. I'm not that one motherfucker that just comes out randomly and says, oh, I have this, oh, I have that, because it's showing that you internally are seeking validation from people. Like, nobody cares that you have that, what goals or damage that you fucking have. Like, there was this one girl that I met in a game too, bro, just kept talking annoying as fuck, just kept praising herself, boosting her fucking ego and shit. Oh, I have this, I have that. Y'all can't say that I'm not doing this. Like, bro, we're not fucking saying that you're not doing what you're supposed to do. Just play, but don't glorify your fucking ego by coming on VC and saying that you have medals when nobody fucking asked.
4 gold bitches. That's what I'm talking about. 4 gold bitches. 4 gold. Tell me I ain't trying. 4 gold. I lost one of my golds. Damn it. So hard left, 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 hard left. Don't even bother. We have 12 seconds. Ready? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Stay on the point until there's Zarya. Focus Zarya. She's low. Did you just attack? Okay, we're losing the game. You're the only healer there. You just disappeared to do damage. And you were complaining about other people this whole game. You know, it's the same person who's complaining about healing. God, that's freaking hilarious. Why did our team endorse him? Did you not see that last 10 seconds? He was complaining about you guys. Why did you endorse him?
This bitch is so clueless.
Oh my god.
She doesn't understand that's a DPS.
On God, homie. On God.
Bro, my biggest pet peeve is a motherfucker, right, that comes on VC or that just proclaims that they have this, that they have that. Yeah, when the end game stats show, you're nowhere to be fucking found, bro. I want to tell you this. If you don't have any end game stats, what you say during the fucking game does not matter. That's why in the beginning clip that y'all see with the Reaper and the Winston, how both of them didn't even have fucking cards, but the way that they were treating their teammates in game and talking to them in a condescending fucking way, like we're dogs or something like that. You see how karma works. It actually turns out you're the actual dog, bro. You can't even have your stats up at the end of the game, yet the person that you're complaining about, the healers, right, actually have a card, actually have something to show for their gameplay, while you're the only thing that you have to show is the receipts of you molding in fucking chat or going crazy in VC. Not even a card situation, fuck that too. The healers were even telling the tanks, because they were running dive, we were just running a 2 dive comp without the tanks being on the payload and the healers just sitting there like sitting ducks, like anybody can just flank and kill them, right? And we're not pushing the card, we're losing valuable time to push this shit because we have a Winston and we have the other tank just pushing with me as well while I'm on fucking Reaper and shit. You're not listening to the team because you're just so fucking ego inflated, but you're gonna call the healers trash.
Yo, can I get a heal? Just one, maybe?
And this motherfucker, you have the nerve to ask for healing when the healers can't even see you. Do you not know what fucking LOS is? A lot of players don't even know what that acronym even fucking means, you feel me? You can't ask for healing while you're fucking giga pushing on some shit, bro. You're griefing, like.
Behind. Can we get some focus on this Reinhardt here? Can someone touch the payload, please? I need some help on the payload.
I have 3 people on me, bro. Overwatch 2, when there's a feature that they're gonna put a scoreboard to see the amount of damage and deaths and everything that you have, I'm actually gonna fuck with that feature because a lot of you niggas play as if like you have no arms or no legs or some shit like that. Like somebody's been taking ice cream scoops of pieces of your brain out of your shit playing, because I'm in bronze and these players play like they play like they have no sense, you feel me, bruh? Good thing that Nano Rein, this nigga is prone to pressing fucking charge and shit. Like, no cap, if he had a bitch, he would get charged for something like domestic violence or something. This dude likes to charge. He's playing like the dickhead Rein from my last game who said the team was ass, doing the same thing, just pressing one button. Like this dude, he's literally just pressing.
Oh, they're all back.
Man, this is fucking crazy. Like, literally just holding fucking life taking charge. This nigga.
Alright, fall back, guys. Fall back.
No.
Okay.
Ryan, can you group with the team? Or are you gonna just keep charging in? Alright, it's fucking tank brain, right? GG. But players are so in denial down here, especially tank players in fucking general, bro. They're the most narcissistic, most condescending, self-absorbed motherfuckers, bro. I will say that in every fucking video, bro. It's always these tank players, bro. Sometimes it's the DPS, like that fucking girl that I just showed y'all, but she wasn't doing it in a toxic fucking way. Like, she was just doing it in a dumbass, annoying way. Like, the dude is literally doing your job on Moira, and you're talking on VC, like, who are you talking to? Like, it's like she's trying to get us on her side. Like, she wants so much like attention and adoration when nobody is even like agreeing with her, you know. She's trying to get the team to agree with her type shit, and that's literally what narcissists do. They try to get the consensus of other people on their side to validate their ego. It's getting to the point in which every tank down here, they'll just be toxic to everybody on their team just because they have more health than that fucking than the DPS or than the healers, so they have better survivability. That's why they think like just because they're not getting picked off 24/7 because they have so much fucking health that they can just talk to players however which way they want because they're alive longer on the map and shit like that. Like my nigga Reinhardt players in general, bro, I will have people even say that they are the most ego players in this fucking game. It's not even me saying it. This is a whole consensus of people saying this shit, you feel me? Like, you will have a whole soccer mom, right, named Catherine, that has to coach your ass on how to play this fucking game and shit like that, because you don't know how to play as fucking tank and shit. Most of you Reinhardt players play like this, my nigga. You have to have a mom coach you on how to play. Don't go in. This nigga just stands there.
Yeah, go in and swing that hammer, Ryan. I appreciate the shields, but you gotta swing. Like, go fuck up some faces, sweetheart. Go get them. No? Oh, okay. Could we maybe get a Winston for that Genji situation I got going on in Hanzo? That's well, Reinhardt, when your shield starts breaking, you do short, small charges, and you swing that hammer. And show them that your dick is way bigger than their team Reinhardt's dick, okay? That's all you do.
Oh shit.
Get it.
It's so funny as shit.
Alright. And when your shield goes down, you charge in. And you go, swing-a-ling-ding with your ding-a-ling. Like, come on, dude. You got this. And we're holding it down. You're doing great, oopsie boopsie. You're doing great.
Yeah, you got a whole mama bear trying to. It's a whole soccer mom teaching this guy how to play Reinhardt. It's funny.
I only have one. I'm not heavily tatted. Sorry. And it's a secret. Well, I'm glad that you feel love. You're gonna make me proud by swinging that hammer and charging at him, okay?
I don't understand Rein players though. If you can't play Rein, then switch to something else. See, like, look at this guy. I just shouldn't have nanoed him. It's like the third time I've nanoed this guy. He just is clueless on what to do.
Wow.
Okay, we were doing better, but we're still doing great. You definitely gotta swing the hammer now that you've got nanoed.
Oh wow,
my
that was
God.
my bad.
We deserve to lose. Ty's gonna fuck us up. There's no way he knew that I was coming back around for that. What? Yo, there's no way that he knew. That's so crazy.
Alright, GG.
Look, just remember your SR does not determine your self-worth, okay? We got out of here without being toxic, and that is a win. So, it's alright.
This dude is literally coached by a whole soccer mom on how to play Reinhardt. Some of you Reinhardt players need to take notes. Oh, you got a card, okay. See, this Reinhardt was just
nice damage block card.
Like, shorty sound like she just dropped off a little Timmy at karate practice and shit. Bruh. You feel me? Like, she's coaching your dumbass on how to tank and shit. She's literally teaching this motherfucker how to tank while in game. Most likely from the convenience of a minivan. You know, that bitch got Wi-Fi and everything like that. She playing Overwatch in her minivan, teaching you how to play Overwatch. My nigga, if that's not prowess to it and to a ceiling, then I don't know what is. That's crazy, bro. Like, some of y'all need to actually listen to her, bro. A lot of y'all Reinhardts play like you play like a chicken with his head cut off. Like, sometimes y'all swing your hammer and sometimes y'all don't swing this shit. Like, it's so inconsistent with these Rein players down here in bronze that it's insane. And then you will have the goal to talk about another player or ego us as if like you're God or something like that, or as if your gameplay is like that. I like to use these players that act so self-absorbed like this and correlated to real life circumstances, because it stems from your real life. When you come from the outside and then come to the game and treat people this way, it means that you also treat people in real life this way as well. This is why some of these narcissists, these motherfuckers, have a hard time making friends, because they lack the empathetic nature or calling as to pick up on as to how somebody is feeling, or being in the perspective or in their shoes when something is said or an action is done to them. They only think about the actions and the experiences and the interactions from their shoes and or their perspectives. They don't do any outward extrospection, prospectively just being introspective upon what that person might be thinking, you know. But this is the same reason why these narcissists, they can't make friends, because they're thinking from their own bubble. They're condescending the the way they talk to people, they feel as if they're not worthy of their time.
Elevator's not worthy.
You know, this is why this narcissist, he came on the mic telling me to shut the fuck up and everything, because he thought I was like an ant to him or something like that. He thought that I wasn't worth his time, or me talking wasn't worth him hearing. So he's just gonna get on VC and telling me to shut the fuck up, even though there's a mute button and where it's the end of the game. You don't have to say nothing to me. But like, dude, what did I do to you, my nigga? I'm trying to defend you from this fucking this Hanzo spamming fucking in the chat, mauling at the team and whatnot. Like, but this is the same reason why these motherfuckers, they can't make friends, bro. And I should know, because I used to be like a heavy overt narcissist, bro. Just used to be in my own head, you know, just condescending, thinking that I'm too good to talk to that certain person, you know. Well, I'm working on my condescending narcissistic nature. You know, I'm not as narcissistic as I used to be, like some of these players. That's why I like to use them as like a reference. Like these videos, y'all don't even know, I don't drop them for entertainment or nothing like that. I really drop them for therapy. It's for me, because whenever I see some of these players, or whenever I rewatch my content, because it's pretty funny, I'm my own biggest fan, you feel me? Like, bruh. Like, see, there goes the narcissism right there. Yeah, I'm still working on it. But like, whenever I watch my videos and I see these players and how they act and how they interact with people, I see how they conduct themselves toward the people, right? And then I tighten myself up right before I'm in like a situation or a certain circumstance or interaction. Like, I catch myself before I become like overly narcissistic while interacting with people, because it's kind of a learned behavior from within me. Like, I'm automatically going to be pessimistic, because that's how I always thought, you know. That's what I trained my brain, you know, to do. You know, that's what the hippocampus and everything does. Like, when you train your brain over the time, it becomes a normal thing for you to indulge yourself in that action. Like, when I speak to people now, I put myself in that person's shoes by thinking, or putting myself and saying and asking myself, how would that person feel if I said this or did this specific action, you know, before I even interact with that person. Like, imagine this. Imagine somebody calling you brain dead over a video game, you know. I know you really shouldn't take it to heart, because it is a random stranger, a motherfucker on the video game, you know, so you really shouldn't take it seriously. But just put yourself in that person's shoes, somebody that didn't meditate, somebody that didn't have any internal wealth. You know, I don't really take insults or too many criticisms to heart, because from within I do a lot of meditation, so I have like a lot of the validation from within. So I'm not really seeking for somebody to be nice to me or to be liked by everybody, you know. Like, I like myself, so that's all I need. But rerouting back to like this person, calling this person brain dead, my healer brain dead, right? Like, it makes you like put yourself in their perspective, my nigga. Like, real shit. It makes you, I'm about to say, it makes you a jerk, like on some real ass shit. I'm gonna take this shit back to 2007. Yes, I said it. You calling people brain dead, or you talking to people as if they're not on your level, makes you a fucking jerk, my nigga. Like, no cap. Now I'm going to go over the neurology of how narcissists think. This is a little segment that I like to do in my videos, because everybody contains a little bit of narcissism within them. Like, whether it's like overt, covert, communal, or antagonistic narcissism, everybody has some aspects of narcissism within them. It's just a certain level of narcissism, malignant narcissism. That's when you're actually diagnosed to, when you are just overprotective of yourself. You'll tend to go hurt people for your opinion, or if you think that something is going to stop you from doing something, you know, you neglect everything that, you know, you could just, let's just say you're in a bank, right, and the person has the bank teller and everybody at gunpoint, right, and if he say, he's telling somebody, if you move, right, I'm going to shoot a hostage on some shit, right? We're gonna use that example. Now, this narcissist, he's not thinking about anybody but himself right now, right? In this situation, all you have to do is not fucking move. But in this situation, you have one or two choices: move to stop the robbers, right, retaliate back, and then to save the hostages, or move to try to run and hope that they're not gonna put two hollow tips in your back and shit like that. You feel me? But that's the thing with the malignant narcissist. Like, when I say it's levels to narcissism, a narcissist will hurt other people, or indirectly you hurt people to protect themselves, to protect their ego and their validation. Like, physically or just indirectly will hurt that person, you know. But that's what I mean by there's multiple levels to narcissism, and that's why everybody has narcissism within it. But being diagnosed with malignant narcissism is different from everybody containing narcissism from within. That's what I wanted you guys to know. Now, for the neuroscience behind how a narcissist works, like the psychology of it. So they're basically, and this is how emotions work as well, and how, you know, you view people as well. world. It's certain signals that your brain sends to your body, and these signals actually relate to you what you should do in that certain situation. You know, it's not like they're doing this purposefully. They are doing it purposefully, yes, but it's the way that they train their brain. You know, it's that way that the hippocampus works. And I talk about all this like I'm about to mention the hippocampus and the amygdala, but I'm not gonna go over what they are because I've already done it in the video. If you guys want to learn more about your brain, go check out this video right here. I'll probably leave a card at the top of the video. But basically in that video, I use a toxic player and a story time for myself of the time that I was like socially anxious and I had really bad social anxiety. That's how your amygdala and your hippocampus works. Growing up, your hippocampus trains your brain to do this certain function while in public, and your amygdala is fight or flight. It turns off your intelligence centers of your thinking. I'm not gonna go in depth because I already did it in the video. So, but if you want to learn more about your brain, you know, click the card. But just that you have to take away from what I just said is that being overly narcissistic is a learned behavior. So the main thing that we're going to be talking about with these narcissists and the reason why they can't be considerate toward people. So the hypothalamus, which is the region of your brain which coordinates your autonomic nervous system. The autonomic nervous system is the activity that controls your body temperature, you know, your thirst, hunger, homeostasis systems. You know, it also deals with, you know, how you sleep and emotional activity. This is what the region of your brain, the hypothalamus, does. And it controls the sympathetic and parasympathetic regions, well, nervous system of your brain. So basically the hypothalamus controls the parasympathetic and the sympathetic nervous system. You know, this nervous system basically controls you or gives you signals when you're in a specific situation. You know, when somebody's crying, distressed or whatnot, this nervous system is responsible for relaying adrenaline to you, right? Certain signals and neurotransmitters are supposed to be transmitted to you from this nervous system, from your sympathetic nervous system and your sympathetic nervous system, in which your hypothalamus controls. These narcissists lack these signals being sent to them or being relayed to their brain to feel empathy or sympathy for somebody. So to sum that up, basically these people, they don't have the adrenaline, right? To a lot of people, they think like adrenaline is just when you're in a fight or flight situation, or when you're in a fight, right? And you're just all hyped up and shit like that. It works when you're in a serene situation or when you're in a depressed one too. Adrenaline is sent to you to feel a certain emotion, but these narcissists, they lack these certain neurotransmitters, right, to feel this way toward people. And so to sum it all up, in conclusion, the hypothalamus sends pings or signals to your body in order for you to feel compassion or empathy for somebody, but these narcissists lack these neurotransmitters to do so. So they lack the specific signals to gauge a person's feelings because the amygdala, which is responsible for fight or flight, right, is signaling their sympathetic centers to receive the signals to relay to somebody. So whenever these narcissists are in a fight or flight situation, because that's how your amygdala works, it works when you're in a fight or flight situation. It makes you think in gray and nuance. These people think for themselves and don't think for other people because of the way that their brain is wired. They've trained the hippocampus portion of their brain to treat people this way and to put themselves first above all else in whatever situation it could be. Now, like I said earlier in the video, it's because of the wiring that they do with their brain from the time that they were young till now is why they treat people the way they do, and when they have an over sense of grandiose nature for themselves. And the only way to unwire your brain is literally through meditation or staring at fixed gazing practices. That's the only way that you can like unwire your brain, because even me too, I'm still learning to, you know, talk to people in a way that's not pessimistic or condescending, you know, because of the way that, you know, I had narcissistic parents. Like I had a narcissistic mother, you know. I didn't really I had low self-esteem growing up because the roles was flipped. Your parents are supposed to give you adoration, give you praise as a child, but it was flipped over. My mom made it known to us that we had to, you know, kiss the ground as she walked on. Even going outside, she kept us in like a fucking back room because she thought the outside world was just too much for us, you know. And she's not even thinking about what we want. She's thinking about her narcissistic nature. Like she's thinking that we're gonna go out, get her into trouble, when in actuality kids need to get out of the house. You know, you need to experience stuff. You know, when you're a child, you absorb a lot of things, a lot of information, and if you're just as a child, you need to explore. That's basically what it is. My parents, they sheltered us. They didn't want us to explore or anything like that, and that's why, you know, I ain't gonna lie, my family's a little fucked up in the head. I ain't gonna lie to you. Right, but to round this video off, if you want to get rid of narcissism, that's the way. You just do fixed gazing or meditations. And I'm gonna round the video off by also saying that watch the way that you guys talk to certain people. You know, have like common human courtesy and decency when you actually address motherfuckers. Don't just come out the mouth crazy and talk to somebody however which way you want, because you never know the impact of your words, of what they can have to a person, just because you're just insensitive as to what you're saying, you know. But if this video can get over 20 likes, I'm gonna do a story time about the domestic violence with my narcissistic family. How, like I told you, I had a narcissistic mother and a father and whatnot. And this domestic violence, you know, my dad, he was a heavy drinker and shit. Deadass was like, him and my mom, deadass was like a WWE wrestler. They would fight physically every day, a yelling match and a fist fight match, like on some real ass shit though. And this is what made me become like an overt narcissist in my life, you know, watching how they conducted themselves, watching how selfish they were, how they would just argue over bills and not even be attentive to their own children's feelings and whatnot. Like even right now, I asked my mama, I can't even tell her like I'm depressed. She'll say so, like on some real ass shit. I don't even remember the last time she even said that, you know, she loved me, you know, genuinely, because she is just so narcissistic. Like I love her, but she is the way that she, the way that we grew up under her wing wasn't that of how a normal child should have grown up, you know, within a household like that. She is not a good mother at all. I've even told her this before, but she's just in denial, you know. But if this video can get over like 20 likes, I'll do a story time on the domestic violence within my family and how it made me into an overt narcissist and whatnot, and what took place and what went down and shit like that. You know, I use my YouTube as a diary, so I'm not really afraid to go in depth with my life, and it kind of helps you guys too. Some of you guys are probably going through the same thing that I did, because I'm 23. I know a lot of my followers are younger than me, so probably going through the same thing. So if these videos help you navigate and traverse through life, I'm really glad it helped you do so, you know. But y'all let me know down in the comments what you feel about this video. Let me know down below if I relayed all this information in an efficient way, or if I was just, you know, if it was just scrambled to you. Let me know what you guys think about the toxic players and whatnot, or just in general. Just, you know, type down in the comments what you feel about me, or just what you feel about narcissism, or just, you know, type down in the comments, just say hi, you feel me? Like no cap though. Follow me on my Patreon if you want to learn how to meditate, or if you want to learn how to edit, talk to women, all that. You know, you join my Patreon, you'll be a whole unicorn in this world. Like no cap, you'll learn hella skills, you feel me? Also join the Discord down below if you want to learn more about psychology, or if you want to talk about your social anxiety, or hey, I've been starting to watch anime again, bro. I need another anime to watch other than, besides, you know, Dead Alive, you feel me, bro? I've been watching Dead Alive because I've been on some self-improvement shit. I haven't been really watching TV or just overindulging in a lot of shit, been partying or whatnot. So join the Discord, let me know what y'all been watching on some shit, you know, put me on some shit, you know, or we could just have a normal conversation, you know, like if you just want to talk, get shit off your chest, you know. I treat you guys as like my friends, you know. When I talk to you, I don't even, in the second part of my videos, I say you, I don't say y'all. Like I'm specifically talking to you, my nigga, like on some real ass shit though. So links to all my social medias down below. Make sure you guys leave a like, comment, and subscribe. A lot of you guys watch my videos, but you don't hit the like button. Go ahead and hit that like button. It's free, my guy. Like no cap. Well, I'm gonna be at your front door ready to fight you. Like no cap. You already know it's your boy Neir, and I'm out, bruh.